right, YouTube, we're trying this for like the 8th time to start over on the Nomifactory playthrough, and it's been as always for me, a fun run in which we've had file corruption, we've had files that won't transfer, we've lost the first episode and 3 hours of footage, all this other fun stuff. So we're gonna try this again. So we're gonna recreate off of the world that already exists right here, and we're just gonna call this Nami Final. Game mode is survival. We're leaving all the other world options by default. There are mobs in my world. I don't play on passive. We are going to be playing in the lost cities and all of that good stuff. So hopefully everything is set up and working correctly. This time we'll see how it goes. Let's create our new world and let's get going. We're going to be very much following and focusing on the quests in the pack. And we're going to be putting out shorts for each quest or so. And we're also going to be putting out a long play version of the videos that shows us going through an entire quest panel. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, know that I do live stream this content. It will be up on Twitch TV JDon77 or Twitch TV /JDon77, whatever, you know the deal. It's on Twitch. Come watch me. Come hang out. Come talk. All right. Now, the thing I like about this starting spot is that we already have cows. Cows are very useful to us. We need to get leather right away. Get a little wood here, and the way that I like to start off the pack is by always making a crafting table on a stick. It just makes life easier as far as I'm concerned. So let's take some wood here, make a crafting table, make a couple sticks, take the crafting table, put it down, use the sticks to make some signs, pick up the crafting table with the signs and get a crafting table on a stick. Okay, so here's your sign, here's your crafting table. You get a crafting table on a stick. Super good for quality of life. Let's open up our quest book, and we're going to be starting off in Genesis. With Genesis, we're going to get a few readme quests out of the way from the beginning. So the first one is checkbox task. Just click it and you're going to get a bunch of rewards. Diamond mining hammers, void world cake, overworld cake, and the electric prospector scanner. Let's claim this stuff up. All right, now everything over here, with the exception of a few quests, are readmes. We're going to quickly click through these. So use JEI. JEI is just enough items. It's what shows all the items on the right-hand side of the screen when we're inside of our inventory. We're going to be using that a lot. Claim your chunks. We will definitely want to claim our chunks and chunk load them, especially if you're on a server, you're going to want to do this. Crafting calculators. We're going to be using these later, not right now. Nami nickels, we'll get to all that in a bit. Effortless building. This is a great mod. We're going to be using this almost right away. We'll talk about it as we do. Discord GitHub. This tells you how to look at the Discord for the mod pack as well as the GitHub for the mod pack. Progression tab. This is one of the tabs we'll look at in game here in a bit. This lets you recharge your prospector if you ever need to. You shouldn't need to. Inventory sorting. They use inventory BOGO sorter. I dislike it, but it's what they have in this pack. And then the processing lines is much like progression tab. We'll look at that as we go through. So those are all a bunch of readme quests. Now these others up here, this is another readme, but it's going to give us the terminal. The terminal is a very powerful item. We're going to want this. Cakes. This lets us move between dimensions. We're going to take void world cakes because they're more expensive to make. And then that's it until we make our first storage drawer, which we could technically make right now. So we could come in here and say, hey, let's make, no, we're not going to. I'll do it in a bit. So we're going to have a bunch of quests kicking off on the screen. And while that's going on, we're going to start gathering some stuff up. Got a little string here that'll come in handy. We need to get a spot for our cows to live as soon as possible. And we need to get some cobble as soon as possible. We can get cobble right over here. So let's get some cobble. Okay, now that we've got a little cobble, let's start making some tools and stuff. We're going to need a sword. We're going to need a axe. Get some more sticks real quick. Let's make a hoe. Wouldn't mind having a shovel. All right, that's probably good for the moment. All right, we've got a little body of water right here. Let's go ahead and get some seeds in the ground and all that good stuff, right? Beautiful thing about bodies of water is easy planting, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way across. We could use the worms if we wanted to. I don't want to. And let's just throw some seeds in. And then we'll get another little bit of crops going over here on this other side. Some string going. Okay, there's some string. Looks good. Okay, rice. Rice is a fun crop. Okay, we're gonna take our rice and we're gonna do that with it. And there we go. Got some rice. All right, we got wheat, rice, string planted already. Things are looking good. Let's go start raiding some of the Lost Cities buildings and trying to get some iron. Or we could just go straight underground and get iron. Either way works. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna see if there's some easy access stuff right here real quick. We're gonna do that by breaking in. Yep, there's easy access stuff right here. So right here, there are a couple of spawners in this room. So if we line up on the center of them right quick and break the center block, we can break both spawners at once. Kill some zombies real quick. We can hop through here and grab up those spawners. Gonna get a free furnace right here real quick. Some string. Let's see what's in the rest of this building. Spider webs, crafting tables, all that good jazz. Furnaces, we'll just grab these up right quick. If you hold shift while using your hammer, it will only break a single block rather than the entirety of the blocks. There are zombies trying to get to us now, so we're just going to exit the back here and start killing some cows. We need leather. Here are some more spawners right here. We're going to take advantage of that. Spiders. Skeletons, the whole 9 yards. They're all coming after us, bro. I did it wrong. You got to be careful when you're breaking the spawners because they will spawn one of the enemies when they pop. We're getting close to death. Let's eat some apples. Heal up a little bit. All right, I want to try to break these spawners up here right quick. Go. Oh, that's bad. I made a mistake. Run for your life. Now we need to stop for a second and we need to get some food going or we're going to die. Fortunately, we've got all the stuff we need for it. I heard you coming up on me, bro. Trying to creep up and sneak on me. Let's throw these guys in and let's just cook up some signs to make some beef. Some steak, bro. Now we don't actually need the spawners that we've looted, so we're just going to put them directly into a trash can right here. And it looks like it's getting dark, so I'm just going to pick this stuff up. I do want to try to get these spawner shards that we created a second ago over here. So I am going to fight my way through these guys. Well, I was going to, but there's too many of them. Yeah, there's too many right now. All right, we're gonna leave those dudes to fight themselves. We're gonna come over here, grab some more string, and we're gonna go make a bed, sleep away the night, and we'll come back for some more loot tomorrow. Okay, we need to get some furnaces going. So we've got some furnaces right here. We've got a chest right here. I'm gonna drop the chest down. Throw some dirt out beside it. See, this is what I hate about little baby zombies. They're stupid. Dumbest thing ever put in Minecraft. Okay, we're just gonna set these up right here for the moment. And we're going to cook up some charcoal. We're gonna drop everything off in here except for stuff that we need. Tiny charcoal right there. Get that going. Okay, let's get some iron going right quick. Get some more food cooking up. Life is good. All right, so with the first little bit of iron that we've gotten, I'm going to make another tool or two. We're going to take and make a excavator. This is a 3x3 digging instrument, which will help us immensely. And then the next thing that I want to make is I need probably at least one more sapling. We want to make our first hook so we can climb things. Tons of cows out here. That's part of why I wanted to restart on this seed. My first start was very beneficial, or benefited heavily, I should say, from having all of those cattle present. And I think what we need right now is like, I think we have everything we need actually to make our first leather item. All right, let's get some saplings planted. This is where we're going to start using effortless building. We're just going to run a line of trees. Oof, I need those to grow. I was going to make our hook, but I need the saplings for that. All right, that should be good enough. Let's go ahead and take this, bust these down. We're going to make 6 of these from saplings. Put these guys in here like so, and that's going to give us rope. And then we want a bit more lava. I hear lava right below me. Hey, look at that lava. Surface lava is always fun. Might have to come make use of this. Oh, we made a mistake. That's okay. I think we're ready to make our hook, and it's the perfect time to use it. So we'll go ahead and take these guys, make some sticks. Make some more sticks, actually. Let's make a pickaxe. And then with our pickaxe, 2 ropes, 4 sticks, we'll get our first bauble. This is the hook. We're going to attach it right here. And we use this by hitting C, and it pulls us out of things like this and lets us begin to climb. So the hook is really legit. I like it a lot. Now we just need to go after iron ore. Fortunately for us, I have a plan, sir. My plan is going to involve coming right here. Where do I want to set up home? Let's set up home right here. Hold on. F9. All right. We're going to need to claim this chunk. We're going to need to claim this chunk. So home can be right here. So set home. That's just the default key that it's on, bro. Default key is C. Okay, we're going to start getting magnetite right here. That's an iron ore. We're going to go down 1 more since this is where I first saw the ore. And we'll see if we continue to gain it. There we go. That's what I want to see. All right, getting coal and magnetite together is fantastic. The next best thing would be if we can start finding some gold mixed in with it. And there it is. There's magnetite or gold all down here on the ground. That's what we're wanting. So this will get us off to a good start with fuel and with metals. Now, if you didn't know magnetite was here because you hadn't already started off on this seed before, all you would need to do is open up your prospector or your terminal, come in here to ore prospector, search for magnetite because there's almost always gold with it, and you would see, hey, there's a massive amount directly under us. Same for any other material you might be looking for. That's how you're going to get it most of the time. There is going to be the chance for some vanadium magnetite to be mixed in. Be aware of that. They are not the same stuff. You will not be able to process vanadium magnetite at the very beginning. So don't fall into that trap. So we're just going to burn through a bit of our tool durability here, gathering up a bunch of iron because we're going to need a whole lot to get a start. All right. We found a cave. It's good. See all that over there? We're going to mine it all. Don't worry. All right. Let's go home right quick. With this all in place, let's drop in some coal to be melted. And let's get some iron going. You see here's some vanadium magnetite. If you hit U on this, you're going to see that if you smelt this, you're just going to get this dust back. The dust itself right now, we can't do anything with. Eventually, we'll centrifuge that down and get back magnetite and vanadium. No big deal. Oh, this is oil sand. Stop. I thought that was coal. I made a bad assumption. That oil sand will come in handy as well, though. There is some coal down there, I think, though. But oil sand is good as well because we can actually take that and centrifuge that. Centrifuge to get actual oil, which we'll use later as well. We'll use that to get lubricants. I wasn't paying attention to the rock names. All right, in the meantime, let me have one of these, throw it in there, and cook up some wood. Let's start chopping down our wood because we're going to need a bunch. All right, so we should have some coal here. We do. Excellent. Turn that to tiny charcoal. Break them in half. Half for you, half for you. We're trying to get up to 12 right now. Still have a bit more of that to make. We'll go ahead and sleep so we're not risking the night. Actually, we got any skelly bones? Nah, I didn't. How did I not pick up any skeleton bones and all that stuff I was looting? That's crazy. All right, so we've got 12 iron ore. I want to throw this in over here. I want to get some charcoal for it. And we're going to put this in there and let that cook up. So by cooking iron ore, we're going to get back wrought iron. And wrought iron is going to be used to start off our first quest and get us making our first rounds of tools. Now, what would be nice is if we got really lucky with a chest and found like a ZPM or something in it, but that's probably not going to happen. It's only ever happened to me once. All right, so as soon as we can get 12 of these guys, which we could have, you know, made some more furnaces to scale ourselves horizontally. I'm just trying to be kind of hesitant about doing things like that. All right, this will complete our first quest. Iron supply. Well, not our first, our third, but iron supply. So the whole point of this was to turn iron into wrought iron because we're going to be using them for different tools. This will also explain to you where you might find different variants of the ore types to come and get whatever you're looking for. Okay, we've got charcoal made. That's a pretty obvious one. I want to make this tool belt. This is what I started to make a moment ago and then said, wait, hold up. Maybe we shouldn't do that just yet. We're going to need a couple of string for this. And this is going to allow us to increase our inventory capacity, which in the early parts of Minecraft is massive no matter how you do it. So the initial tool belt can only hold up to 2 tools, but that's okay. You put it on in a bobble slot, or you can even access it from your inventory. So this still takes 1 inventory slot and turns it into 2, just so you're aware. We're going to wear it as a belt. We're going to hold R and we can put items into it. And now I've got hammers stowed away, which is great. Let's take some more of this iron. Let's throw it over here. And let's go ahead and start making our first Greg Tech tools. So for this, we're going to start off by making a GT hammer, wrought iron hammer. This is going to be one of the most annoying tools in the world because of the amount of noise that it makes. And you're going to be hearing this sound forever. I absolutely hate it, but there's nothing we can do about it. Next, we're going to make a plate. We're going to take 2 ingots on top of one another, and that will give us a plate. We're going to need 2 of these. We're actually going to need a whole lot more, but 2 for now. And then with these 2 plates, with a stick, we can get back... No, not the ingots, the plates. We can get back a file. So now we've got a file and a hammer. We need some more. Okay, so next thing we want to make is going to be a screwdriver. And if I remember right, this takes rods. So we're going to take our file and our ingots, and we're going to make a couple of wrought iron rods. And I want to say it's this, and a stick. And then we need the hammer and the file. Maybe swap those. There we go. That gives us our wrought iron screwdriver. And we're well on our way to being the most successful human beings on the planet. Just kidding. But we do need to make about 5 stone. We could go mine the stone by mining brick, but whatever. All right, while that's cooking up, let's go ahead and make a couple more plates. We're going to need a whole bunch more plates, to be honest. In fact, let's just make all these into plates. Let's go ahead and start making some rods. And we're going to take and put the plates like so with the hammer, and that's going to give us a wrench. Then our file and more rods. File and more rods. Oops, wrong one. No, wrong item. There you go. You did it, bro. You're the best. Okay, let's get these. Let's get 2 of these. We're going to take this, put these 2 like so, and put this like so, and get back a mortar and pestle, or in this case, a wrought iron mortar. That's for crushing stuff up. Told you, man, we're going to need tons of these tools. Just absolute tons. All right, so that about wraps things up for this one, guys. If you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more, like it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon for notifications, and remember to share this video out if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. It will help the channel grow. Remember that we do live stream all of this content on Twitch TV/JDon77. So stop by, say hi. See you there.